opening match. It is a qualifying contest for the Guarantee 6-way scramble, scheduled for one fall.
I don't care who I step foot in the ring with here in ACW. No matter what, there's no big challenge enough that Keegan Taylor can't overcome. And I'll tell you one thing. There's one thing for sure, and two things for certain. I'm gonna whoop the absolute hell out of Cowpoke Paul today and advance in the tournament.
Introducing first, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 200 pounds, 1/2 of the tag team point break. Here is Keegan.
I'm the one that's gonna be advancing.
Hey, ACW, we got a little bit of a change of pace. You see, me and Corey, we are still the ACW Tag Team Champions, but the Cowpoke's taking a little detour, you see. I'm in the Guarantee qualifier, and I'm planning on doing what me and Corey have been doing all year. That's win again, and then I'm gonna win the Guarantee, and I'm gonna be the new ACW Champion. Yeehaw!
His opponent, coming to the ring by the Bdubs Employee of the Year. He is 1/2 of the ACW Tag Team Champions. From Dry Rock, Wyoming, the leader of the Cowpoke Posse, Cowpoke Paul.
Bdubs! Who's having fun? Let's go, Cal. No one's having fun. Are you ready?
Hello there, Appalachian Championship Wrestling fans. Welcome to Mount Hope, West Virginia. Today is July 24th, and we are here for This Means War. We've got several big matches coming up today. 4 of them are qualifiers for the Guarantee, this one being one of them.
Yeah, the winner of this will go on to our 6-man scramble here in 2 weeks at our Bdubs season finale in Cross Lanes for the Guarantee briefcase. And any long-time ACW fans know the significance of winning this briefcase. It can be this in for any title, not just in ACW, but in the world of wrestling. And this will be our 4th Guarantee. The first 3 have all been successful. The first Guarantee winner, Josh Bishop, cashed it in for the heavyweight title. The second winner, Bobby Beverly, cashed in for the heavyweight title. And last year, Jason Hendricks cashed it in so that him and his partner, Gorgeous Gregory, beat the Mortons for the tag team titles. So, this match is very important. You know, you move on as a Guarantee. You win this Guarantee briefcase, chances are there's going to be some really big things happening in your career. And Keegan Taylor and Cowpoke Paul, they're both looking to take this thing to the next level, and that Guaranteed briefcase could very well be the thing that gets them there.
And, you know, we don't often see Cowpoke or Keegan in singles action, but right now, like Cowpoke was saying, you know, him and Corey still going strong. Of course, Keegan and Johnny Mahalo still strong, but there's so much significance to this that they want to go out on their own and get this.
Well, that being said, Cowpoke and Keegan, no strangers to each other because of the wars they've waged in the tag team division, but this a first time ever singles match between the two. And as Cowpoke, he was going for that DDT off the second rope, but Keegan had him scouted. And that's one of the things about a familiar opponent is you kind of have an idea of their moveset and their instincts and stuff. I mean, we saw it so well in an extreme example, Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat had such a phenomenal series. And part of that was due to the fact that they were so familiar with each other. And, sometimes these type matchups can be magic. And this has been a slobber knocker so far. Keegan Taylor missing that shot and Cowpoke catching him with a chop. This is the kind of back and forth that we kind of expected. That we kind of expected when we saw this match advanced.
Right, as much as they get to know one another's strengths, they also get to know one another's weaknesses and can capitalize on that to get the W.
And then you got to wonder, so where the guarantee can be cashed in for any number of titles, not just an ACW, but around the wrestling world, if a Keegan Taylor would win it, would he cash it in for an opportunity at the tag team gold? Or would he cash it in maybe for a singles title opportunity? That's the kind of dynamics that come up when it comes to the guarantee. And, very, very interesting dynamics at work here. As Keegan Taylor continuing to work over Cowpoke, but Cowpoke, he's hulking up. Speaking of, this is the day of Hulk Hogan's passing. We got the news earlier. We did a 10-bell salute for him earlier. And so you'll probably see a few little tributes to the Hulkster as the show goes on today. So R.I.P. to the Hulkster. Much love.
Yeah, I think it's great for wrestling fans to get to be together on a day like this.
Oh, but Keegan Taylor taking advantage of that opportunity as Cowpoke missed that leg drop and Keegan with a drop kick to a prone Cowpoke who is already down on the mat. Now Keegan, he's got on top and he's hammering down as we got more fans continuing to trickle into the Bdubs Mount Hope parking lot here. We got us a big old crowd. And we got a big old main event with OK and GenZ in a street fight against Zaiden, Kane, and Tyler Jaxx. But we'll get to that here in a minute. This match is heating up as Keegan up to the second rope. Oh, but he telegraphed that move, and Cowpoke with an extended boot right to the chin and jaw. Keegan Taylor, but Keegan. Oh, double clothesline, taking both competitors out. As the fans continue to rally behind Cowpoke Paul, he is a favorite at ACW. And, much love from the ACW fan base to Cowpoke Paul. When he comes out, that Thank God I'm a Country Boy song, like people just... How can you help but love this guy? And
getting escorted to the ring today by one of Buffalo Wild Wings' #1 employees too. She's a regular here at our shows, and I know that everybody appreciates her coming out and escorting them to the ring.
Oh, Cowpoke just driving that knee into the face of Keegan, and now he's looking a little do-si-do here, Nikki. Do-si-do, and now Keegan, though, whipping Cowpoke in, but Cowpoke with a flying like bulldog type maneuver, slamming Keegan's face in the mouth. Yeah, and the Bdubs Employee of the Year, we've seen her come out with Cowpoke in the past, but she's waiting tables, Nikki. She had to go back here, so she is hoping that Cowpoke can get the job done without her this week, but I'm sure. Oh! Cowpoke has come very prepared for this match, but as has Keegan Taylor. These guys very familiar with each other, as we were saying. And this was like a 50-50 in my opinion. This would go either way. All right, Cowpoke, he's going for that patented DDT off the second rope, but Keegan, he saw that one coming. Oh, was going for that short arm clothesline, but Cowpoke, he's seen it. He's seen that one coming. And now Cowpoke. Oh, Cowpoke caught with a clothesline. Keegan on top of Cowpoke, kicking out at 2. And this is the kind of like, where these guys are so familiar with each other, you're seeing kind of like a game of human chess developing in the ring. As these guys thinking 2 or 3 moves ahead, trying to instinctually forecast their opponent's next move. It's Keegan going for that belly back suplex, but Cowpoke finally getting that DDT. That's one of his calling cards there, Nikki. Hooking that leg and a big win.
Here is your winner. And moving on to the guarantee scramble, Cowpoke ball. For 1 fall.
Hey! Buffalo Wild Wings, you should know, but if you don't, my name is A. Dick Vickers. Shut up! And soon to be making his way to the ring. Coming in at 7 feet tall. 264 pounds. Kayne from Charlotte, North Carolina. He's the man with 100% pure greatness in his veins and Colton Ness's favorite wrestler. He is handsome Nick.
Gonna do to Mika.
That's right, wrestling fans, accompanied by A. Dick Vickers and Betty D, the ACW Super 8 champion, handsome Nick Hamrick. And his opponent, accompanied by Rose. She is the ACW Women's Champion, the Hidden Gem. This is Mika!
Equal right, equal fight, all right?
Oh, baby, I was born ready. Hey, we're discussing stuff, Rebecca. Get out of here.
All right, Nikki, this match is underway. This, our next guarantee qualifier. And we have 2 singles champions from ACW going head-to-head. As we got the ACW Super H champion, handsome Nick Hamrick, going up against the ACW Women's champion, Mika. And as any ACW fan knows, Mika ain't afraid of nobody, ain't afraid to fight a dude, and she's pretty confident that she can beat anybody she gets in the ring with, including a dude, including Nick Hamrick or anybody else. So we'll see how this whole deal works out, but like we were saying, it's guaranteed, briefcase, 100% success rate at this point on being cashed in, and so this match is huge.
We definitely saw Mika coming to the ring with a lot of confidence, not swayed whatsoever by Nick Hamrick's entourage that he brings to the ring with him. She's got Emily Rose with her, and I know that those two are just ready to kick butt and take names, so to speak. Of course, Emily not in the match, but a great person to help Mika stay on task and get the job done here.
Well, I mean, when you got Betty D in the other corner, Betty D and Emily Rose do not like each other, as we've seen a bunch in the past. These guys butting heads, and so Emily Rose will nullify. Betty D being at ringside, and then Dick Vickers. He's still a problem, but I'll tell you one thing about him. His problem is he seems to have grown another full head of hair since the last time we've seen him. If I'm recalling correctly, last show and then maybe the show before that, he come out there with this big ridiculous thing sitting on top of his head, and it gets generally snatched off by the end of the day.
That thing needs its own rabies tag, I think. It needs to be registered here in the county because it definitely looks alive. I think it may be.
Yeah, there's something weird going on up on the top of Dick Vickers' head, and I think something weird going on inside of Dick Vickers' head. Maybe from where he's been trying to put so much Rogaine on it, might have seeped through his skull to his brain at this point. But that's neither here nor there.
Depriving his brain of oxygen when he does Nick Hamrick's entrance. That seems a little tiresome also. So with this match, we're going to decide the 4th entrant out of 6 that will be in the Guarantee Scramble coming up in a few weeks, August 7th. So a lot on the line. We already know 3 of the entrants. Tyler Jordan and Troy Parker got into the mix at the Putnam County Fair a couple of days ago. And so those are for sure. Of course, we just saw Cowpoke Paul get the victory and get the opportunity to be in that scramble. So now the final 3. And I know that Mika would like to be one of those, but as per usual, some sort of interference always.
Oh, yeah. When you have any of these guys at ringside, you know they're going to try to butt in. They just can't mind their own business. But I mean, Nick Hamrick likes it that way. That's why Nick wants them out there. You know, I said it. They're bad intentions.
Yeah, you do, Beckley.
Now, Emily Rose, counteracts it. But there's just so much chicanery and tomfoolery going on. And referee McLovin here, he's big suplex from Mika. Referee McLovin, he's doing his best, but as you can tell, he's a young man, and he's trying his best to maintain law and order.
He's Iron Manning it today. He's doing all of the matches, I believe.
Yes,
today.
yes.
Yeah.
Referee McLovin, he is our Iron Man today. And look, there you go. There goes Betty D again, butting in, pulling at Mika, ripping at her ass.
What we do over here is our business, so.
Well, what you do in somebody else's match ain't your business. You're getting involved in somebody else's business, and that's the kind of crap. Oh my goodness! I mean, these people actually believe their own crap. I think. Sorry, I'll get off my soapbox. Yeah, and we got some big old crowd here today in the Beckley area, the Mount Hope Bdubs, where as you got Nick climbing up to the second rope. He had Mika, but Mika very alertly sliding out behind him, and now a big power bomb to Nick off the second rope. As both these opponents, it's another hot one out here today, Nikki, and so it makes you tired even more quickly than normally whenever it's hot like this.
Plus a lot of adrenaline coming into this match. These two have been talking a lot of crap leading up to today.
Oh, yeah. Mika catching him with a forearm as Nick is coming in, and then catches him with a boot on that one. And then Mika, a stunner. And she's been using that more and more in her repertoire. And that stunner is as vicious as that. Nick kicking out at 2. Mika almost had him after those 2 stunners, Nikki. That would have been much to the delight of the ACW faithful and much to the delight of me. Is Nick Hamrick not making any new friends up here in Beckley or anywhere else he's been wrestling. A lot of times this is, that's lights out a lot of times when Mika hits that maneuver. But they pulled Nick out of the way. And now Nick, with the reverse DDT drop. Catching Mika with that reverse DDT.
To the Guarantee Scramble. The ACW Super H Champion, Handsome Nick Hamrick.
All right, this guarantee scramble. It's Wait a minute. They're trying to team up on Mika. You want to talk about kicking her? Wait a minute. That's maybe not as effective on Mika as it would be maybe a male opponent, and Mika returns the favor, yanks that Chia Pet off of Dick Vickers' head, and here comes Emily Rose, because Betty D's over running her yap. Emily Rose, she's seen about enough of it.
Emily's just looking for a reason. At this
And
point.
Betty D, Dick Vickers, the rest of the franchise players, giving her plenty of reasons. She is Betty D.
You should know, but if you don't, my name is A. Dick Vickers, and I'm here with the man with 100% pure greatness in his veins that just qualified, made it higher for the guarantee. I meant to hit your back. I know you're easy, man. A little bit. Easy. A little bit. There's Mika. God, I'm telling you what. I know that I beat you, and it wasn't a shadow of doubt in my mind that I was gonna beat you. Especially with A. Dick Vickers. And the help of Betty D, which have you seen her? Have you seen Betty? Oh, she was fighting her ass off out there. Yeah, she was with Emily. Whoa. Hey.
Is she still back there?
I found her. Yeah. Fell right here, Betty D. Mika, you kicking me, you know where? I don't like that. And I'm telling you this right now. You better watch your back. I don't care if I was victorious, because Betty D and A. Dick Vickers and the rest of the franchise players, we got some unfinished business with your ass. We need to take you to a medical facility. Come on. Believe it!
Guarantee scramble match qualifier scheduled for one fall.
How ugly are all of you? All of you horrible fans like to come here again. I was here a few weeks ago. Shut up.
And introducing first, hailing from Honolulu, Hawaii, here is Johnny Mahalo. From Chillicothe, Ohio, weighing 206 and 1/4 pounds. One half of the trash. This pure trash. Ron Mathis.
Ugly fans, every one of these.
Get what's coming to us!
Chicken, that's what you
It's
want.
nerd bashing time!
I think if the fans of Appalachian Championship Wrestling could get their hands around Johnny Mahalo's neck and squeeze real tight without getting kicked out of the show, they would.
Well, he brings that on himself with that mouth of his.
Yeah.
Running that mouth at every opportunity. All the time calling our fans ugly, calling us, the people of Appalachia, stupid. You know, what do you expect people's reaction to be?
Like, sorry, we don't live in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. I've never even... like, Hawaii seems like an unobtainable goal as far as even a vacation spot to most of us here in Appalachia, right?
But that doesn't make you better than us, Johnny.
Right. But no.
Chill out, man.
Right. In his mind, it does.
Yeah. So, again, this is another qualifier for the guarantee scramble. So, one of these two will be taking that 5th spot in the match.
Yeah. can't stress enough the importance of this guaranteed scramble. The winner to get that guaranteed briefcase that they can cash in for any title in the world of professional wrestling, not just ACW. And as these two, the winner of this is going to go on, and it's going to, the field so far, we have Tyler Jordan, who qualified last week at the Putnam County Fair by defeating Caleb Conley. Troy Parker, who won a scramble at the Putnam County Fair last week. And earlier on today, we had Cowpoke defeating Keegan Taylor and Nick Hamrick beating Mika. So 2 more spots left. The winner of this one and the winner of that scramble we got coming up next in the field for the guaranteed match will be set for here in a couple weeks at the Cross Lanes. And here in a couple weeks at Cross Lanes, that's going to be the Bdubs finale for the year. And that's always kind of a bitter. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh, you think you're so cool? Oh, you're just gonna, okay, I get it, you're so cool.
Oh, Ronnie just sent him flying with that double chop. But yeah, the finale of the Bdubs season always kind of bittersweet. You know, it's as much as we talk about the summer of ACW nearly killing us at times with all these outdoor shows in the heat. It's so much fun, and you know, the same way that the school's out kind of signifies the beginning of Bdubs season. You know, the finale, which we traditionally try to do in Cross Lanes, West Virginia. You know, signifies the end of the summer of ACW. So it's.
But not our last show of the year.
No, we got
our last Bdubs show.
No, we got plenty of stuff coming up. Like, August 7th, we got that guarantee in Cross Lanes, and then September, once again, stacked. We got 3 big shows. First Friday Fights, September 5th in Ashland, Kentucky. We got a Pro Wrestling's Slam Plaza 4 event, and that's Friday, September 19th. And then Saturday, September 27th, making our Dayton, Ohio debut with a big killer card that's just stacked with legends. And then October, I believe it's October 1st, we're going to be back in Ripley, and October 18th, Barnyard Beatdown 5, Nikki Rogers.
Yeah, so lots of action still coming up in 2025. So
yeah, keep checking our Facebook, Instagram for all those show announcements and matchup announcements. Oh, you got Johnny Mahalo. And Johnny Mahalo, as far as being a dirtbag, is wise beyond his years of professional wrestling. He ain't been doing this for a long time, but I think he's been being a dirtbag and breaking the rules for a long time, long before he was a wrestler. Ron Mathis, he's feeling it right now, and Johnny Mahalo taking advantage of one of our more rookie level referees. You know, we got a drop kick. As we got referee McLovin in here today, and he's the Iron Ref. He's doing all these matches, and it's hot out here. I'm sure he's a bit overwhelmed.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, we recently saw Talise, who's been one of our longtime female refs. She laid it down and told us that she was finishing up being a referee at the Putnam County Fair. So we're definitely going to miss having Talise around.
We're going to miss Talise. We didn't say anything about that last week because she didn't tell us nothing about it until afterwards. It was, but Talise, she's not one of them. She's not one of those people that crazy attention to the spotlight. She, you know, maybe a little more, you know, private about it. So it's like she knew that was going to be her last show, and she did it, and she kind of made that announcement at the conclusion. And, you know, we just thank you, Talise, Star Seeker, you know, for all you've done for ACW. And if that bug ever ever gets you again, you give us a call. We love having you, and we'd love to have you again. But if that's the last we see of Talisa in the ring, congratulations. You had a nice run, and what a great official. It was always a treat.
She was no nonsense. Wouldn't take anything from anybody. Didn't matter how much bigger than her they were. So we really
kind of sounds like Ron Mathis. Kind of sounds like you're describing Ron Mathis here. No nonsense. Ain't afraid of nobody. No matter how big, mean they are. But right now, Ronnie Mathis has his hands full with the upstart Johnny Mahalo. But that might be a rookie mistake there. Johnny spent a little bit of time jawing with the fans instead of capitalizing on Mathis while he's hurting. And then Mathis ducking under 2 blows, and then he's going for that pile driver, Nick. He's going for that pile driver. Oh, but Johnny seen where he was going with that and then delivered a backdrop. When Ronnie gets that pile driver, it's lights out. I ain't never seen nobody kick out from his pile driver. It was kind of the same deal. Bruce with that DDT, Ronnie with that pile driver. It's lights out at any time. They can catch your opponent with that maneuver. As Johnny continue. But Mathis, Mathis flipped over and evaded Johnny, but then Johnny catching with that elbow, and now we got Mahalo. He's up on the second rope going. He was going for some kind of DDT or something. Mathis slung him off, but now Mahalo up to the top rope. Big drop kick off the top rope just sent Mathis flying across the ring, and Mahalo on top. But Mathis kicking out at 2.
Are you messing with me? You McLovin? You messing with me?
And now Johnny starting some crap with the referee. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Johnny thinks it's everybody's fault but his when something doesn't go right.
Whipping Mathis, but Mathis with the reversal. And then coming in, but Mahalo catching him with a boot. And I see a lot of potential in this young man, but going for Hurricane Rana, but Mathis catches him. Mathis catches him and powers him up. Sit out, power bomb. Taking Mahalo down, hard to the mat. Ronnie, he's still hurting a little too much right now to capitalize, but I believe that took a lot of the wind out of Johnny Mahalo's sails there. Okay, both opponents getting back to their feet. Mathis a little slower to get back to his feet due to the amount of punishment. But now look at this as he just goes in, just flying in, hitting him with that elbow. And then Mathis with a barrage of elbows right to the jaw. John Mahalo, maybe that'll get him to shut up. He likes flapping them jaws. Maybe I'll slow that down a little bit, but I doubt it. The Mathis, okay, going off the ropes. Big swing and neck breaker as Ronnie's feeling it now, Nikki. The fans are getting all fired up. I'm getting fired up. Nikki Walters, I know you're getting fired up here at Beckley, West Virginia. Bdubs Pro Wrestling, the parking lot. You gotta love it.
I do love it.
Mathis going for that pile driver. Okay. Sorry, Nikki. I don't love that. I don't love Mahalo getting the advantage again.
We do love these shows here, especially on top of this mountain here at the Mount Hope shows.
Yeah, and one thing about these Bdubs at Mount Hope, it could just get blistering hot. But up here on the top of this hill, this Bdubs is kind of isolated up here on top of this hill. And you always get a nice little breeze coming. Oh, Johnny Mahalo planting Mathis' face down to the mat. That was very, very close. Yeah, you know, there's always a little bit of shade, a little bit of breeze up here. The action's always hot in the ring. That's one thing. Like these Bdub shows, at the Mount Hope area, they've always delivered. However, you know, we've had some smaller crowds, some bigger crowds. These shows have always been solid. Is Mathis going for that pile driver again? Mathis going for that pile driver again, but Mahalo had that scouted. He finagled and weaseled his way out of that. But Mathis, he's sneaking up behind Johnny. Johnny get distracted, John, with them fans again. Big mistake. Is Mathis going for that pile driver on the apron? He just pile drove him on the apron, Nikki. That could have broke a young man's neck. He just pile drove him on the apron, the most unforgiving part of the ring. And he's sliding him back in there. It's Mathis. Ron Mathis was a big win over Johnny Mahalo. Just pile drove his neck onto that ring apron. Big win as Ron Mathis advances to the guaranteed scramble next week. Cross lanes.
Only one spot left. We'll be finding out soon who's going to take it.
From this pile driver, nowhere!
Ladies and gentlemen, you can say the return tour of Ronnie is officially over, and I am now just back in action, business as usual. The mayonnaise has spoiled. What I proved to you, Johnny Mayonnaise, and what I proved to everyone is you're not safe from my pile driver anywhere. I can grab you in the ring, on the apron, on the concrete, on top of Joyetta's van. It doesn't matter. Speaking of my pile driver, the guarantee scramble. A shot at any championship, anytime you want. If you go back to the beginning of Bdubs season, I'm the rightful ACW heavyweight champion. If you go back to before I tore my ACL, me and Brucey had some tag titles we never lost. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna win that guarantee, I'm gonna put some thought into it, and I'm gonna take back whichever championship is already rightfully mine. And you know it's true, because I don't talk trash. Figure out the rest.
Hey.
What?
Get up, bro. You got
What?
a promo going on.
My head hurts. What happened? Did I win?
No, you didn't win.
I beat Ron Mathis.
You did not beat Ron Mathis.
Then what happened?
But what do you mean what happened? You lost.
I lost.
Yes.
What?
Do you know what we're doing next month?
No.
You and me are taking on the Rip City Shooters.
What?
Yep, Josh Bishop and Wes Barkley.
Next month we're proving we are the best tag team around. I don't care if you're a Ron Mathis, Josh, whatever, Wes Hoofoozle, we're the best tag team, no matter what. Right, Ron Mathis? We're the best. And that's all you need to know.
What are you talking about?
Is an ACW specialty. It's a scramble match featuring multiple competitors. The first one to score a pinfall or a submission will be declared the winner and move on to the qualifier scramble at the guarantee.
That's right, Tina.
Introducing first, hailing from Cincinnati, Las Vegas, the Spades, in Carlyle. Introducing next, hailing from some beach somewhere, this is Lifeguard Ross.
Favorite wrestler. We're about to find out what a real wrestler looks like.
Making his way to the ring
Be on their feet right now.
from Ridgeway, Pennsylvania, the award-winning
Everybody get on your feet. The
podcaster,
biggest dog's ever been here.
Marcus Deangelo. Nick Hamrick and the ACW champion Kane and Kristopher from New York, New York. This is gorgeous Gregory.
What is that? Like, that was a long entrance. That was a long
We got gorgeous Gregory with almost as many people in his entourage as are in this match. But I would expect no less than from the entire locker room of franchise players, new franchise players, to accompany him.
Yeah, accompanied by literally the entire roster of the franchise, the new franchise players.
Yeah. So
Kane and Kristopher, Nick Hamrick, gorgeous Greg, and then you got Betty D, Dick Vickers, and then nobody else tonight. But they also there'll be various other thugs and hired guns running around with them. But all right, this match we're gonna see the last qualifier. Whoever wins this match punches their ticket for the guarantee scramble here in a couple weeks in Cross Lanes, West Virginia. And the winner of this match will join the field. We got Tyler Jordan, Troy Parker, we got Cowpoke Paul, we got Ron Mathis,
Nick Hamrick.
and Nick Hamrick. And now, this will be interesting. What if Gorgeous Greg was to win this match, and then Gorgeous Greg and Nick Hamrick were up against each other in that guarantee? Like, how would that go down? That'd be a pretty interesting dynamic.
It could be a little awkward, but then again, if they're on the same team, they could always come up with a strategy of some sort.
Lifeguard Ross. Oh, wow. Big. And this guy, he has been very impressive thus far in Appalachian Championship Wrestling. Lifeguard Ross, if you are not aware of this, he is a legit lifeguard. This isn't just a goofy wrestling gimmick. He's a legit lifeguard. And when you see him flying off the ropes like that, it makes me think like, hey, he probably got good at that kind of leaping and high flying ability, jumping into the pool off the high dive or something. Because this guy is absolutely fearless when it comes to these high flying maneuvers. And Lifeguard Ross has made a big impression in a short period of time on ACW. And speaking of a big impression, short period of time, you got Jordan Carlyle in there, who just got hammered with the elbow from Ross. And making his ACW debut, Marcus Deangelo. And you want to talk about, if you want to make a big impression in a short period of time, how about if Marcus Deangelo is to somehow win his ACW debut, and which would catapult him into this guarantee scramble, and then what if he won that guarantee briefcase? Like that, and that's the thing about this guarantee, the qualifier score. This is it's a big deal.
Rarely do you get an opportunity to pave your own path. You can always give it your best and try your hardest and look for the opportunities, but rarely do you get the opportunity to pave your own path unless it comes to the guarantee.
That is a very good point, Nikki, because even you go in there and you bust your butt and you win, you're still kind of relying on the championship committee and the matchmakers, to put you in these title matches and whatnot to help elevate you. This guarantee thing, you are in 100% total control of that yourself. And as we got all 5 competitors in the ring, this was originally scheduled to be a 6-way. Jason Gift Kincaid, unfortunately injured and unable to compete. So this not our more traditional ACW 6-pack scramble. We got a 5-pack scramble. You know, it's like, you get a 6-pack, but you give one of them to your buddies type thing. Sometimes you just end up with 5. You ever been in that kind of situation, Nick?
Maybe you got it at Aldi, and it was there because it only had 5. But
oh wow,
this is a high quality pack, regardless of how many are in it.
Oh yes, I could. And you got ACW vets like Gorgeous Greg in there, and you got some of these upstarts like a Lifeguard Ross and Jordan Carlyle. And this guarantee scramble in cross lanes, it's shaping up to be a barn burner.
Again, that's coming up August 7th, and if you're not able to make it, of course, we'll make sure we put that show on YouTube. So like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action.
You got Jordan and Greg were attempting a double superplex off of one of Ross, but now Gorgeous Greg just powerbombed Carlyle, which also superplexed Ross, and now Greg attempting to pick the bones of those guys, but still a little gas in the tank as Corey Sparks ducking underneath that in a big belly to back suplex. He kips up, but Marcus Deangelo right on top of Corey there. Oh, that would have been a huge upset, in my opinion. If Marcus Deangelo, I mean, nothing against him, boy. If he could have got the pinfall on Corey Sparks, the kind of role that Corey's been on, and there was a collision mid-ring. Oh, and Marcus, he's looking to come in and make a... What was that? Was that a loaded glove? Marcus Deangelo with a shocking upset win. Marcus Deangelo, he's just qualified for the guarantee scramble, Nikki.
The guarantee scramble, Marcus Deangelo.
I'll tell you what, though, that glove might have been loaded. That might have been a little trick he learned from his podcast partner, Ted DiBiase. I remember when Ted DiBiase had that loaded glove. Marcus Deangelo.
Hey, if you don't know who I am, you're a moron. Most famous wrestling podcaster that ever set foot in a wrestling ring. And guess what I just did here in ACW? I did what I always do. If you're surprised, you haven't been paying attention. I just qualified for the guarantee. Of course I was going to. I didn't drive down here for fun. I drove down here to become a champion. This is just the first step. I'll see you on August 7th.
Our semi-main event, one fall to be contested for our ACW Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, and people watching me right here, right now, my name is the mobile home wrecker, Bruce Gray. I pay my living with professional wrestling. I've got illegitimate kids I feed with professional wrestling. And this year right now is my 19th year in independent professional wrestling. Those first few years, I was a world-traveled referee. But then the people in Dayton, Ohio know me as a tag team guy. Oh, they know grits and gravy. The people in Jersey to Pennsylvania, they know me as a tag team guy. Oh, white trash is forever. And here in West Virginia, adopted by the Mountain Mamas, they know. DD Trash is the best damn tag team they are gonna see. But again, they know me as a tag team guy. Kane and Kristopher, you got one on me last year because that was literally week 1 of me doing singles matches. And yeah, Ronnie's back. But I've had 9 months of running singles matches. And oh, my DDT, yeah, it still works. The meanest north of Georgia, south of Minnesota. Tonight, spoiler alert, me and my DDT, we're going home with some gold, baby. ACW! I'm a home wrecker! And we are GenZ!
Bruce Gray, we've been down this path before. And you know what happened last time. You ate a boot right to the face. And again, it is no different because I told you once that I'm the biggest, I'm the baddest, I'm the best wrestler that's ever walked through the doors of ACW. I proved it when I beat Josh Bishop, and I'll prove it again tonight when I beat you.
Hey! Come on, Bdubs! Hey! Hey! Can you breathe? Hurry! Oh no! My name! ACW! Let's give it up for your world champion!
His opponent, accompanied by Teddy D and by Dick Vickers from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and weighing 300 pounds, including their championship.
All the cameras on him! All the cameras!
He is the ACW Heavyweight Champion, the NTRL Natural, Kane and Kristopher.
Oh, clap for me. Yeah, keep eating, fatty. Come on, clap for me. You got stain on your shirt.
You ready, Mercy? Let's run this back one more time. How's your jaw feel from last time, huh? It's all right. No, you keep talking. You keep talking. Let him go.
Hey, ACW! Every single one of you are gonna know my name!
All right, Nikki, a couple things to unpack from the pre-match promos, interviews that these guys did. One of them, even though I will credit Kane and Kristopher for running the gauntlet at the Putnam County Fair, defending the title twice, night 1 against Shimbayashi, night 2 against Josh Bishop. He just claimed to have defeated Josh Bishop. That was not the case. Josh Bishop defeated Kane and Kristopher by disqualification when his cronies, the rest of the new franchise players came in and interfered. Josh Bishop laid them all out, sent them all out running home to mama. And so that, let's just put that in perspective. What he classified in his mind as a win against Josh Bishop, I guess he won as far as like it was a successful defense, but he did not beat Josh Bishop. Josh Bishop remains undefeated in singles competition in Appalachian Championship Wrestling. And the other thing that to unpack from Bruce's interview, he was talking about, you know, due to Bruce's alternative lifestyle, there's maybe quite a few illegitimate children running around out there that he'll admit it. You know, some of his mountain mamas out there running around with little Bruceys, right? But
You got me.
he feeds
neck of steel
his
right
illegitimate children. He's not a deadbeat dad. He is taking care of his illegitimate children, and he uses the money that he makes from professional wrestling and his other endeavors that we won't get into to feed his very large extended family of illegitimate children around the area. So
Those bigger paydays would come in handy,
right?
when it comes to that endeavor. So a lot on the line for Bruce to win this, and you know we don't see Bruce in singles action a lot usually. Like he was saying with Ron Mathis out for injury for several months, we saw him more in singles action, but this is not where we're most familiar with Bruce. So
well, exactly.
Pretty big opportunity.
Since Ron's come back, you know, is being primarily back to tag team action.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen, I mean, at the Putnam County Fair, we've seen him emerge victorious against Nick Hamrick and Gorgeous Greg on day 1, and then Cincinnati's Most Wanted debut and Aaron Williams and War Crew night 2. So yeah, you know, it's like riding a bike for these guys. They have teamed so much, they know each other so well that, you know, the chemistry, it don't take long to get that back because he's going for that DDT. Going for that DDT early in the match, Nikki. And like we were talking about with Ron Mathis' pile driver, Bruce's DDT, it could be lights out at any given moment when he slaps that DDT on his opponent. And that could be just the thing the doctor ordered if you're looking to wrest that title from the grasp of Kane and Kristopher.
Yeah, ACW, cheer for DD Trash now. Come on, I hear ya.
Kane and Kristopher getting on to the fans, choking out Bruce in the corner, but very aware of the count of the referee and breaking it just in time, picking him up for that suplex. And when you hold your opponent upside down for that long, it does a couple things. For one, it's you kind of showboat, you're kind of getting underneath your opponent's skin. The other thing is all the blood rushes to the head, and then that just makes the impact of that drop to the mat that much more painful and devastating.
A little bit of a size difference here between these two, but what kind of levels the playing field is Bruce's longevity in professional wrestling. He was talking about 19 years in the business. Kane and Kristopher is a powerhouse, but doesn't have all of that experience under the belt, and there's really no way to get that without years of working.
A little delay on that slam. Yeah. Bruce definitely with the edge and the experienced partner. Canaan, I don't think he ain't been doing this for 2 years at this point. He's probably creeping up pretty close to 2 years.
Come on, Bruce.
Ron has probably started doing this probably about the time Kane and Kristopher was entering into elementary school.
Oh, you mean Bruce?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Bruce has been doing this, like he said in his promo, he's been doing this for 19 years. Kane and Kristopher, he ain't but about 22, 23. He was, if he even was in elementary school at that point, right? He might have been a preschooler when Bruce started his career. Canaan continuing to punish Bruce, picking him up, and just the brute strength of this guy. When you add that to the athleticism of Kane and Kristopher, he's going to be a hard one to knock off the top of that mountain. I mean, he's basically, in my opinion, an athletic freak. Yeah, when you have that combination of size and strength with that level of agility.
Shut your damn
And then that
mouth.
terrible attitude to where he don't care about sportsmanship. He's winning. He's looking to win by any means necessary. Don't care about the roles. Don't care about sportsmanship. Don't care about the fans or what his opponents think.
And of course, there's always that advantage coming in with the momentum of already being the holder of the belt.
Okay, Bruce with a flurry of offense there. He's going for that monkey flip, but Canaan, just put him up on the second rope and just jacked him upside his jaw there. And is he going for a superplex here, Nikki? Both these competitors with feet on the second rope. Bruce. Okay, but you got Bruce. He's gained the advantage here, and he just powerbombed Kane and Kristopher to the mat. Unfortunately for Bruce, he's still too stunned and beat up to capitalize. As the referee counting both guys down here.
You got to give it to McLovin, man. He's really hung in there today.
Oh, McLovin.
Still one more match to go to.
The Iron Ref today. Okay, Bruce blocking that. And now, with a barrage of blows here, catching Kane and Kristopher upside the head. Now he's got him down. And with Bruce, as he unleashes the Bruce Foo. these devastating, lethal kicks against Kane and Kristopher. But Canaan, he ducked under that one. But Bruce with a face buster down to the mat. And Kane and Kristopher, he's rocked now. And with Bruce, that's what you got to be aware of. That DDT at any point. Could be lights out. He just caught him with that DDT, Nikki. He just caught him with that DDT. It's over. But you got Betty D and Dick Vickers. That would have been it. We should have had a new champion there. Bruce should have been the new ACW champion. Now he's got Betty D by the hair of her head. And you know what? If she wants to play that game, I'd say she's got it coming. She's got it coming. If she wants to, if you're gonna, you better be able to take it. If you're gonna, but look, a little bit of
Emily Rose. Where does she come from?
A little bit of mind games from Bruce there. Here comes Emily Rose. As we know how these two feel about each other. Big Samoa drop from Emily Rose, taking out Betty D. These two arch enemies. They can't see each other. They can't be in the same zip code without fighting the Canaan with a Canaan Claymore kick out of nowhere. Bruce kicking out of that Canaan Claymore too. I've never seen anyone kick out of that maneuver, Nikki. Bruce Gray is the first competitor I've ever seen to kick out that Canaan Claymore kick. But, okay, Bruce had better watch it because it appears that Canaan, he's sizing him up for another one here, Nikki.
Come on.
As Bruce up to his feet, Canaan going flying, but then Bruce up behind him, tripping him, going for another DDT. He's hit with another DDT, Nikki. Oh, no, but Kayne Kristopher very alertly rolling out of the ring. That would have definitely been it. That would have definitely been it. Kayne Kristopher, he rolled out of the ring. And you know, you can't win a title on a disqualification or a count out in Appalachian Championship Wrestling. And Bruce very aware of that as he snags up Kane and Kristopher, rolls him back in the ring where he's looking to continue. But here comes Nick Hamrick and Gorgeous Greg. Oh, come on. It's both of these guys. They're like, it ain't bad enough, but here comes Cowpoke and Corey. Here comes the ACW locker room emptying out. And all these guys, Mika, Corey, Cowpoke, Paul, they've had it up to here dealing with these guys. And as they, pull the numbers game, right? And I think the ACW locker room has had about enough of it at this point.
Look at Ron Mathis.
Ron Mathis, he's come out of the locker room and he's climbed on top of that vehicle, Nikki. He's climbed on top of that vehicle as these guys are all brawling out in the crowd. Ron Mathis. Wow, fly, Ronnie flies. He just took them all out with that big dive. And it to his brother from another mother, Bruce Gray, coming out to save him. As all these dirtbag franchise players were teaming up on Bruce. Well, you know what? Apparently the ACW locker room has had about enough of them at this point. And Bruce, all about a low blow from Kane and Kristopher. A low blow from Kane and Kristopher. But then a low blow from Bruce. This thing has been a war, Nikki.
Kane and Kristopher not used to somebody just dealing it right back to him, but he's getting exactly what he puts out there delivered right back to him.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Bruce could catch him with another DDT now, it'd be lights out. We'd see a new ACW champion. We should have already seen a new ACW champion if it wasn't for the the tactics and the rule-breaking tactics and the down and out just cheating of these new franchise players. Okay, and these guys are both beat up. There's still a lot of fight left in them. Both of these dudes, you know, Bruce and Kane. I mean, I talk trash on Kanan's tactics and his friends. This dude's double tough. Neither one of these guys will ever give up. Okay, crossface. Crossface. Well, okay. But then Canaan rolled him over. I said neither one of them would ever give up. Oh, DDT! DDT from Bruce, a third DDT from Bruce. And he's got on top of Kane of it. Oh, Kane with his leg in the ropes. Wow, 3 DDTs from Bruce. If he could somehow get him in the middle of the ring. This has been a war. An absolute war, Nikki. As the fans rallying behind Bruce. And Bruce, he's trying to get him up. I think he knows Canaan. He's about had it, Nikki. Oh, he was going for another DDT, but Canaan. These guys just reversing, getting up behind each other. Canaan attempting to roll him off the ropes. Oh, and there's that Canaan Claymore again. There's that Canaan Claymore again. And Bruce, he kicked out of it a minute ago. Bruce, the first man I ever seen kick out of that Canaan Claymore kick. Then he just got, oh, and then a second one. Kane and Kristopher. Kane and Kristopher.
I think he about knocked Bruce out.
Oh, 2 of those Kane and Claymores in a row. Bruce is probably about knocked out. What a match.
The winner, and still the ACW Heavyweight Champion, the Natural, Kane and Kristopher. And I gotta say this again, audience discretion is advised, ladies and gentlemen. Please be aware of your surroundings at all times, because our next contest is a special tag team attraction. No count out, no disqualification to be contested under street fight rules.
We're going to war tonight. Oh, yeah. We're going to war tonight. We in Beckley, West Virginia, boys. The PDK is up in here, and it's time for OK and Gen Z to get that ass beat.
Ooh, yeah.
They've been talking, bro. Principal Chad been talking.
Too much talking.
Too much talking. And you already know how we get down. See, you got something that belongs to me. You got my international championship, and you already know I'm a smart man. I've been doing this long enough. So when I pick my rematch, I'm gonna pick it wisely. But until then, we're gonna have fun whooping that ass all over the state of West Virginia, and you already know the vibes, boys. Y'all can run up, get done up, and get smoked by them dragons. Doom! That's right.
Yes, sir.
My brother back in the mix. About to beat both their asses.
Mickey Dude, the team of the Eagle Killer Tyler Jaxx, and the former ACW International Champion, the Trouble Child Zaiden Kane.
You like that former shit?
The Black Dragon Quick.
They know my name.
It's about to be a bloodbath. Okay, GenZ, you brought this on yourself. So your death, your funerals, you got nobody to blame. And I'm about to do it in front of your people too. Run up and get done up.
You see this dumpster? That's Mickey Doom's career. You see this dumpster? That's where Tyler Jaxx's haircut belongs. You see this dumpster?
Hey, let me guess.
What?
This is where Zaiden Kane's chance to get that title back is.
Close enough.
No.
Close enough.
No.
No, I like it. Cause Zaiden Kane, you wanna act like you're the smart man. You're gonna get this rematch. You're gonna get this rematch when you want it, when you need it, brother. Zaiden Kane, you have to remember, everything you know, you've taught to me. You act like I can't keep my head on a swivel like you can. This international title ain't going nowhere, because this is the workhorse title of West Virginia. And tonight is gonna be a replay of what happened at the Putnam County Fair. Not only am I pinning you, but I'm gonna pin little Tyler Jaxx. See, Tyler Jaxx, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you running around like you're some hot shit around here. And okay, what do you gotta say? Come on. Lay it on him, baby.
What you
Lay it
about
on
hot topic employee?
Lay it on.
What you gotta say about the hot topic employee? Talk about Zaiden Kane. I had you beat, boy. I had you beat last time we were here. 1, 2, 3. And then Coach was your foot on the rope. That should be my title right now, but it's okay. My boys got it. We got the ACW International Champion. We got the OKS wrestler in the world. And we're about to make sure there's gonna be blood. There's gonna be pain. And I promise to you, Zaiden Kane and Tyler Jaxx, and even Mickey Doom, you will not be okay.
And that is on all day long.
Whoa, action starting off hot and heavy, Niggy. This is going to be a war.
There was a lot of animosity built up between these two, and we are fresh off of a killer match at the Putnam County Fair. Things got really serious. There were doors, there were chairs, stuff you don't see every day at ACW, but things went off the rails there, and I don't think that the tempers have calmed down even in the slightest.
Oh, no, the tempers are worse because Zaiden Kane was defeated at the Putnam County Fair for that international title that he's held since last October by GenZ in that no-holds-barred match. And no titles on the line tonight, but there is a lot of animosity. You know, like, so the last time that we were here in Beckley, let's not forget, Zaiden Kane attempted to break OK's arm. And it probably might have ended this young man's promising career if GenZ wouldn't have come out to save him. And so this match, like Adam Harris was saying, no countouts, no disqualifications, pins counted anywhere. This is a Beckley street fight, and basically they're fighting out in the street in front of the Bdubs here. And
another important factor that I want fans at home to understand is that this is OK's hometown, and his family, his mom, his dad, his siblings, cousins, everybody are here in the front row watching this tonight.
OK's crew, they run thick. Very much encouraging and support of OK's journey through professional wrestling. And yeah, they're out. They usually come about 20 or 30 when we're up in these up in his neck of the woods. And I think they're all out today. You got Mickey Doom in the corner of Zaiden and Tyler Jaxx this week. And it looks like Zaiden's trying to get away from OK and GenZ, and they're following them across the parking lot here. As this parking lot, like we've talked about before, this Bdubs is like at the top of the hill. Oh, what an awesome shot of the sky. Yeah.
So, an odd contrast to what's going on.
Yeah. The ugliness of what you see in the ring, and then the natural beauty of a sunset in West Virginia. Is you got.
Let's get him.
Oh my God! So Mickey Doom and Zaiden Kane, they just both went rolling off the hill there.
Zaiden Kane is in the middle of the road.
Literally in the middle of the road is Mickey Doom, part of that Black Dragon clique with Zaiden and Tyler Jaxx. And those guys, they're hurting down there. I'm pretty old. I see something like that and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'd be laid up for a month, probably in a hospital bed. Is
Zaiden bleeding?
He's got busted wide open at some point during this brawl. I couldn't even really tell you when, because they've been going at it furious, hot and heavy since even before the bell rang. As you got Mickey Doom assisting Zaiden Kane back up the hill, and they're headed back towards that ring, and they better, because you got Tyler Jaxx. Tyler's getting double teamed and chopped by the fans.
A reluctant fan, but effective nonetheless.
Yeah, I think her and Tyler might know each other, but I'm sure, if Tyler's probably got on her nerves, same way that he's got on the ACW fan base's nerves by these tactics. And I'm yelling myself hoarse again.
This match is intense.
Well, it's been spinning neck breaker off of the back breaker. We got stuff get broke all over the place. You might have some broken arms or legs or a broken face by the time this thing's over with. Zaiden is just absolutely killing people, chucking that chair through the air.
McLovin's putting rubber gloves on, like this stuff is gone off the rails.
Well, there's blood all over the place. You got Zaiden Kane, he's been busted wide open here. And he's going out there antagonizing the fans. He's got a staple gun, Nikki. This thing's looking to take it to the next level of violence here. The Zaiden Kane, he's got a staple gun, and he's stalking his opponents down. Just stapling the chest of GenZ there. And another one for good measure. And right to the rear end. And Mickey Doom, I'm sure he appears very amused by this, but Mickey Doom, he's...
Oh, gosh.
Just wearing down. He was trying to punch him with that staple gun, but OK just got stapled right in the nether regions, Nikki. That's just absolutely, that's just painful to watch. Another one!
In front of his family.
Right, in front of his family. OK's mom and dad is here. His brother, his sister, his whole family's come out to support him. But this is a Beckley street fight. I'm sure they knew what they was getting into.
Now a trash can.
And here's a little tidbit. When OK was getting beat down by Zaiden at the last Beckley show, OK's dad had to be restrained. As you got Tyler Jackson, Zaiden with simultaneous Van Terminators from opposite ends of the ring, or the GenZ, and that might be it, Nikki. But a big save from OK with that crutch, and he just broke that crutch over Zaiden's back.
I see some skewers. You gotta wonder.
There's skewers here. Oh my goodness. I think we have not seen skewers in ACW. And Let's just put it. Oh, it's okay. Continues to beat down on Tyler Jaxx.
That crutch wrapped in barbed wire. Am I seeing that correctly?
Oh, barbed wire tearing into the flesh of Zaiden Kane with that barbed wire crutch. Yeah, you say you seen skewers? There's barbed wire here. Thank goodness West Virginia does not have an athletic commission. They'd have probably done shut this thing down.
I think GenZ and OK came here with one goal in mind, and that was to let everyone know that they are not backing down.
Well, you got GenZ and OK. Both of them have been betrayed by Zaiden Kane. Zaiden Kane, oh, is OK coming off the apron. Zaiden getting a little something upside the jaw there. But OK and GenZ both feel betrayed by Zaiden Kane. Zaiden Kane, these were his proteges. And so the level of trust there, and the level of trust that was betrayed. Oh! And these guys are looking for revenge. And GenZ got a level of revenge last week at the Putnam County Fair, winning that title from Zaiden Kane. But he's obviously not done.
And these are monsters that Zaiden created on his own, because they would have defended him to the death if they needed to out of loyalty, and he created this situation for himself.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. I agree with you, Nikki. Is Zaiden just going to town with that bacon sheet to the head of OK? As you got Mickey Doom, and Mickey Doom, he's running around, getting involved. There's somebody else I seen here earlier in the day and had some not too kind of words for Zaiden Kane and Tyler Jaxx, and that's Principal Chad Quisenberry. And I know he is on the premises, and I'm sure he's watching the action. Oh, as the Buffalo Wild Wings Employee of the Year just cracked. I don't know. They might have to take her plaque away for cracking OK with that bacon sheet. I'd be more into it if she would have cracked Zaiden there, Nikki. Oh, yeah, this thing is just, I was going to say it's breaking down. It's done broke down. It broke down from the get-go. You got Tyler Jaxx and GenZ throwing down on one side of the corner. You got Mickey Doom double teaming on OK with Zaiden on the other side of the ring. And the fan, and you just hear that excitement in the air. Like, this ain't like watching a wrestling match. It's like watching a street fight, which it is. A Beckley street fight. An uppercut forearm is Zaiden Kane. Oh, and then
a shovel? A snow shovel?
That's a snow shovel.
What kind of sick individual?
I guess somebody that ain't looking too far into the future. They're not thinking about how they might need a snow shovel here
especially
in a few months. Yeah, especially up in Beckley, it snows a bunch up here with this high elevation. And speaking of high elevation, Zaiden Kane did some high elevation on that leg drop. Another little tribute to the Hulkster, as we said earlier. The Hulkster passing away today. We've seen a couple leg drops today, and I'm sure they were honorary tributes to the Hulkster. As Zaiden Kane and OK. OK's rolling around that barbed wire crutch. That ain't good. Oh, Zaiden just cracked him in the mouth with that shovel. And then Zaiden going to town, just whacking everybody with that shovel. And down here, right in front of OK's family, right in front of his family, and running his mouth while he's beating on him with that shovel. And that's the kind of stuff that is like, what? I hope we got some security watching, because doing this kind of, it's Tyler Jaxx with some kind of flying cutter, and then Mickey Doom getting in GenZ's face, running his mouth. Was that? There's those skewers that you spotted earlier, Nikki.
Just for that.
There's these skewers, and we have not seen these in Appalachian Championship Wrestling, but you've seen it. These are a staple of hardcore wrestling, and I don't know.
Helpful hint, they're not going to be barbecuing with these.
They ain't going to be barbecuing, no. Somebody might get cooked, but ain't nobody going to be barbecuing today, Nikki. As Zaiden, he's coming to the ring with them skewers. Looks like Tyler's got some too, and as Zaiden Kane letting his, it says parental advisory on some of his t-shirts, and I'm starting to see and understand why.
Adam let everybody know at the beginning of this match, if you're squeamish, you may want to step back from the ring a little bit.
Well, we knew this thing was going to get violent, but I didn't know it was going to get this wild. But GenZ and OK, it looks like they've turned the tables. They have wrestled the skewers from out of Tyler Jaxx. Oh, OK is just driving those skewers. GenZ driving those skewers into the skull of Zaiden Kane, and look at that. And that's dangerous. He's still running around those things. If you ain't careful, they're going to get jammed and wedged up even further up into the skull. This match has been violent, and as we knew it would be, but it's still but Zaiden.
Blood is pouring from his forehead.
But caught GenZ with a low blow. And I don't think Zaiden, he don't care if he's bleeding. He don't care what he looks like. He was already, just driving those. He's driving them into GenZ's head. And Zaiden, he's looking, there ain't no titles on the line tonight, but where GenZ beat him, look at him. Stuck in a skull, GenZ. Where GenZ beat him for that international title last week, Zaiden is looking to make a point. Super kick taking GenZ down. But this thing has been brutal, Nikki, just as advertised. It's definitely, and we've done some hardcore wrestling in ACW, but this is definitely the most violent we've ever gotten up in this neck of the woods, up in the Beckley area. Oh, Zaiden power bombing Tyler Jaxx. What a OK's back.
OK's family all on their feet. This has to be tough to watch, regardless of how things are going. OK, just a young man. I'm sure this is not anything they ever envisioned that his wrestling career would take him to.
They just found a door underneath the ring here, Nikki, and they got some chairs, some doors. There's all kinds of weapons. That barbed wire crutch. All these chairs, skewers scattered about. I mean, it looks like a battle. It looks like a battle, like a
war zone.
A war zone. Thank you. Well, I mean, the name of this show is This Means War.
Living up to it.
Absolutely. Because you got OK just got tossed. Almost through that door. But they're setting it up on the chairs here. And it looks to me like Zaiden and Tyler Jaxx are looking to put the finishing touches on the OK and GenZ. As they just got OK up on that second rope. Oh no. It's Tyler Jaxx on the top rope, aiming to the impact of Zaiden's power bomb to OK. Just drove him through that door. And I mean, it's been a heck of a fight for these young men, but it might be kind of getting towards the end of it, Nikki. but GenZ just cracked Zaiden with that chair, saving his team's chances. I thought that was it, Nikki. But GenZ, he's kind of rested up now. Did you hear the impact of that chair to the back and down? Oh, another one to Zaiden Kane. As this thing just continues to escalate in the violence. Okay, attempting to rally the fans. He's hurting, but you know that kid double tough. He ain't never gonna quit. He's gonna fight as long as there's a breath in his body and he's able. Oh, but Zaiden Kane just driving GenZ's head through that chair that was set up in between the ring ropes there. Now, what has he got? What has he got planned out now? He's gonna stick GenZ onto that chair, and then you got Tyler Jaxx. He's setting OK up on that other chair, Nikki.
Hey, Jaxx!
I think they're gonna go for a stereo like headbuster here. Oh, as they double stomp both their opponents through those chairs. But okay, and GenZ both kicking out, Nikki. They
so
both
close.
kicked out. That was so close. That's about as close as you get. But I think that speaks volumes to the tenacity, the fight that's inside of these young men. That's inside of GenZ and OK. And you see all this carnage broken. There's that trash can. It just got tossed into the ring. The Zaiden continues with the punishment on the GenZ, and you got kids, whole families.
Did you hear that woman say, "Get away from us"?
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I'd be like that too. I wouldn't want my kids getting run up. These guys are just brawlers. They ain't paying no attention to no kids or nothing like that.
Now we're on the ring trailer with the camera. Don't come over here either, actually, please.
Oh yeah, please. Oh, okay, we got Zaiden. Okay, there's that one goof guarding the camera tripod. You got Zaiden, he was attempting a suplex on the Gens on that trailer. Oh, and just like Gens reversed the suplex. Gens reversed that suplex and caught Zaiden on that trailer, and you got OK. He's climbing up the ropes. Cause you got Tyler Jaxx. He's hurting. OK, just with a spinning neck breaker onto that metal sheet. And this thing, it's been out of control from the get-go. Out of the gates, and it ain't. And you gotta say, it looks like
Z has a hammer.
He's got some kind of hammer there. Oh my gosh, this thing. We might need to call the cops.
This is getting to felony level, folks.
We might need to go. Oh, it's Principal Chad. Principal Chad has had enough of Mickey Doom's interference. Principal Chad with a spear. He just speared Mickey Doom. Did you catch the impact of that? Principal Chad just speared Mickey Doom. Mickey Doom might have a couple broken ribs after that one. And now you got Chad. He's rolling OK back into the ring. And OK, he's looking at Tyler Jaxx there, Nikki. And he's just got that barbed wire crutch again. I don't think we'll be seeing any more Mickey Doom today after that devastating spear from Principal Chad. And you got a trash can, a big dueling stereo crutch shot on the Tyler Jaxx. While he's
and another.
Oh, and another one on top of his head. Like that first one wasn't bad enough. Tyler Jaxx he's in a world of hurt right now. OK, Going up to the second rope, you got GenZ. Oh, with that patented spinning neck breaker. 2, 3, we got winners, Nikki. Okay, and GenZ have defeated Zaiden, Kane, and Tyler Jaxx in this Beckley street fight.
What a match.
The team of OK and the international champion, GenZ.
You had Principal Chad come out and kind of even the odds a little bit where Mickey Doom was getting involved in that. Principal Chad leveling the playing field, so to speak. That was one heck of a match. All right, Nikki, that was a great one. Everybody out there in YouTube land, you like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for checking out our stuff, and we'll be back 2 weeks. The guarantee, Cross Lanes, West Virginia. We'll see you then.
Till next time, baby.
Along with Principal Chad, it's OK and GenZ. The winners of the tag team street fight.
ACW! 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 ACW!